Yes, don't look at me like that. Yes, I'm back in my Joel costume because today's the launch day of The Last of Us Part 2, and it's only appropriate to go in this outfit. And don't worry, I've taken all the weapons off the backpack. It's just the backpack with the flashlight, rocking the Naughty Dog 30 years pin and the PlayStation pin, because you have to. There's no way you can't not do that. So, and I got a couple of water bottles in my backpack, just because of the protocols that GameStop has to do. We might be outside and it's kind of warm, and leaves. So, I just want to be safe, and that way I don't overheat. So yeah, it's 11:23 right now. GameStop opens at noon. So I'm a little early, jumping the line, but you know what? Does not matter, because this has been a really awaited game, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So, and I've got a little bit of a story to tell you guys too, actually, really quick, about what happened when I was shooting that film. All right, so basically, what had happened was, I was walking along that street. Remember the shot where I was walking along a dirt road and it was open road and there was housing and you see mountains in the background? That's right over here by my house. It's like not even half a mile down the road. And I drive by it every single day. In fact, all of us do when we're trying to go to work. It's on one of the main roads over here. And the funny thing was, because I was walking with a rifle on my back and a bat, actually it was mainly the rifle, I must have seen like 30 cars drive by because it's a really busy street, and I had to time those shots so hard to get it with no cars driving by. It was really difficult to do, and I got really lucky. But basically what was happening is that there were cars driving by almost every second before I had it open to do the scene, and people saw me walking down the street with the gun on my back. So what do you think people did? They called the cops. So basically, long story short, isn't a very long story at all. It's kind of short. But I'm in the middle of shooting the scene where I sit on the mattress and I'm having those flashbacks, and it's the in-game cutscenes of what has happened to Joel. And I'm sitting there, and the scene where I get up and I'm starting to run from the clickers, and I start to hear them with the edits that I did. Right when I get up and I stop and I start to get all my stuff put back on me before I start running and hiding from the clickers in the game, I actually had to stop because I saw the cop sitting on the corner by where my car was. He wasn't sitting next to my car, but he was facing the intersection like he was watching traffic. But I knew why he was there. And I was starting to get a little worried. And I was like, oh no, they called the cops. Like, shoot. I feel bad now. But no, it was actually, the dude was really cool. He was actually really awesome. He was a more stockier black guy. He was super cool. He was just sitting in his car. He made a U-turn and he pulled right in front of my car when I went up there, and I just had my hands up like, hey, I'm unarmed, I'm just doing my thing. And then he got out and he's all like, hey man, what's going on? And I'm like, hey, yes, hello sir, I'm just making a short film really quick. I'm almost finished. He's like, oh, is that what you're doing? I go, yeah, I'm just making a short film. I'm not doing anything, you know, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not trying to do anything. And he's like, okay, yeah, you know, 'cause I got calls from people like, hey, there's someone on so-and-so road and he has a gun on his back. And I'm like, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. It's all good, dude. And he was actually pretty laid back. I was actually pretty surprised. And I made sure that the orange tip on that rifle, 'cause it's a BB gun, I made sure that it was still showing. So if you look down the chamber like slightly at an angle, you can still see the orange. I made sure that happened in case someone asked if it was a real gun or not. And then the cop's like, yeah, can I look? I'm like, yeah, no problem, go ahead. And I'll just keep my hands up. Yeah, go ahead, you can look. And I was really glad that he didn't check my backpack, because my airsoft pistol was in there. And that looks like a real handgun. Like you can't tell that it's not fake unless you open the magazine and you look at the chamber. There's no way to tell that thing's fake. So I was like really kind of nervous that he was gonna ask me to open my backpack, but no, he didn't. He was just so cool about it, and he was like, yeah, you know, just checking in on you. I heard there was someone on this road walking, and I was like, yeah, no problem. I get it. You know, you're just doing your job. Someone called, and he was really cool about it. I was like so surprised. Because, you know, normally if you see someone with like a fake weapon or looking the way I did, I had blood on my face, I had dirt on me, I was all messed up. I looked like I was homeless and I was getting ready to kill somebody. So I was like pretty surprised he was like so chill about it, but it was so cool. And my mom and dad knew too. They were like laughing, actually. They were laughing hysterically. They couldn't believe how funny it was. But no, the dude was so laid back about it. And I was like, yeah, I got like 2 shots left to do, and then I'll be done. And he's like, okay, man, for sure. And then he just sat in his car and he just waited in front of my car for me to leave. That way he wouldn't get called back again. And then I made sure that, because I had to use the pistol again, I made sure that when I went back, before I went back to the car again, I put it back in my backpack so he wouldn't see it on me. So I did that, and then I put my backpack in my trunk. That way he wouldn't get the idea to check it. He's like, oh wait, yeah, it's a backpack. That way he wouldn't get the idea to check it. So I put it in my trunk. And then I got in my front seat, I started my car, and then he waved at me, and I waved back at him, and then he drove off. And I waited for him to fully go, because I was gonna do a U-turn. I didn't know if it was legal or not to do a U-turn the way I was facing in the street. So I waited for him to fully leave, and then when he was fully gone, I could see it in my right-hand mirror. Like, okay, yeah, he's fully gone. And then I whipped around and I went home, and then I was like, damn, that was funny, but he was so cool about it. I really, really appreciate that. Because back in the day, in the 80s time, in like the 80s especially, when VHS was out, people would do stuff like that. People would go shoot in random locations in public, or like abandoned buildings, and no one cared. Because back then, that's what people did. People took VHS tapes, like Tom Savini, you know, who's a really popular makeup artist and actor back in the 80s in horror movies. He started doing that. He started doing films with a little VHS camera with his friends, and like some of the acting was pretty bad, but people loved it. And he sold it at Blockbuster, and he got the attention of all the people. That's what people did back then to get noticed, because VHS was so open for people. But, you know, nowadays it's just so difficult to do stuff, but that's why I really appreciate that cop was so chill about it. You know, I really wish there was more police like that in the world, where, you know, it's like, oh, he's just making a movie. Okay, no problem. Just be safe. You know, it's just crazy. But that's the story basically about what happened when I was shooting my short film, and it was kind of cool. I thought it was a pretty cool experience, to be honest. So yeah, so we're on the way now to GameStop, and we're gonna wait a little line probably, because it's only 11:30, so they're probably gonna open in another half hour, and then we'll see if we run into any Last of Us fans, which we're probably going to, because they're gonna be getting part 2. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. So we'll see what happens. So gear it up. I was gonna be by myself. As of 5 minutes ago, people showed up. So now there's like about 4 or 5 people behind me. We're here at GameStop. That's a big box.
You want the bag?
No, it's okay. Okay, I didn't think it was gonna be that big. Holy crap, look at this thing. It's a big box, dude. Does it show anything on the back? Oh, it shows it on the back, sweet. Yeah. That's nuts. Look how large this box is. Look at the size of this. I thought it was going to be as big as the Spider-Man Collector's Edition, but this thing is massive. It's nuts. Can't wait to get home. Okay, everybody, my head's probably going to be cut off, but I don't really care because you're here to see this. So let's go ahead and break open the seal, and let's see what we get inside. I already know what we get inside, but I thought I would show it off to you guys. Okay, wow, it's a black cover. Oh, what? It's a black box within a black box, but let's be careful. I don't want to damage this packaging. I want to hold on to this slip cover. Oh, here we go. It's nice and slow now. Wow, oh God, it smells brand new. It's because it is. Okay, let's put this down here. Ooh, nice. More Last of Us design on the corner. Let's put this up here. There we go. Let's just put this on the floor. Okay, so the way it's supposed to sit, I believe, something like this. Yep, this is how it's supposed to look. So when you get out of the box, this is what it looks like. And I believe the top just slides right off like this. And then we have more. There's the steelbook on top. And then you have more designs of the forest, the in-game look. Woo, okay. Damn, yeah. Wow, everything's like individually packed. This is nice. Right here is our game, of course, with the steelbook cover. This is the art of the game. So you have all your art look at in here. What's this right here? This might just be a bunch of DLC codes or something, but no, looks like another. This is, what is this? Oh, it's a thank you letter from Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann. What would you do if someone you loved was the victim of a cruel and violent act? How easily could one's mind tip toward violent retribution? How far would you go to bring the people responsible to justice? If you were successful, how would it change you? Would you ever be the same? With The Last of Us Part 2, we set out to create an experience that explores these difficult questions, the darkest sides of human nature, and the vicious cycles of violence that we witness in the world around us on a daily basis. The result is a game crafted by hundreds of developers that push themselves to create something more than mere entertainment. A game that we're incredibly proud of, and we hope that will enthrall you and challenge your own views of justice and empathy. On behalf of everyone at Naughty Dog, we thank you for embarking on this journey with us. Signed, Neil Druckmann, the director of The Last of Us Part 2. And then it has a little art in there of Ellie on a horse. Yeah, I totally forgot that they had the thank you letter in there. That's cool. It has a little slipcover and everything that you can put it back into. But, yeah, let's go ahead and put this to the side. And then this is the art, concept art. Yeah, stuff that they went over of characters. Yeah, like here's Ellie. I believe that's Ellie and Joel and Tommy. Like, it's just a little something. It just shows you art concepts and stuff that they drew and storyboarding. So it gives you more of an in-depth look at what they went through. And, of course, the steelbook with the game inside. Let's go ahead and get that open. Where did I put my knife at? Professional Unboxing 101. I can't find my knife. Oh, there it is. Just be careful with this to get it open. There we go. Whew, that's a nice one. Oh, nice. You got the little Naughty Dog handprint down there. Don't know if y'all can see that. Whoa, there's 2 discs? Whoa, okay. This is pulling a whole Red Dead 2. There's 2 discs in here. Wow, okay. Man, I better get jumping on that in just a minute. There's 2 discs in here. There's a enter the data disc first, and then enter the play disc afterwards. Okay. I mean, I guess this is what's going to happen. Maybe with the PS5, we get 2 game discs. That's crazy, though. So let's put that off to the side. And then down here, ooh, these are really nice. Okay, I love these pins. These are so nice. Look, it's like glossy plastics. You might not be able to see it with the light, but wow, these pins are really high quality. I thought they were gonna be like cheap ones, but no, they're like the PlayStation one I'm wearing on my collar. Dang, these are really nice. Wow. Put those back in here. Of course, Naughty Dog stickers, the logo, Ellie's tattoo, and then we have Ellie's bracelet that she wears in the game. It's a replica of that. I'm definitely going to put that on actually right now because I actually want to wear that. Let's go ahead and crack this open and I can wear it. Ooh, it's nice. Doesn't feel cheap. It does feel like those simple bracelets you get from like a department store, but it doesn't feel like it would break really easily, which is good. So let's go ahead and get this out. Oh wow, there's a chain on here and everything. Okay. Oh, it opens like that. Okay. I don't want to rip any of this paper or plastic. I want to hold on to it. So wow, look at that. That's quite nice. There's the bracelet that we've seen her wearing in the trailers. I believe it just goes over like this. These things are always really hard to put on yourself, but I'm gonna try to do it right now. There we go. Wow, that's pretty nice, actually. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to learn the whole story of what this is and what it means. And because we saw her character that she was interacting with in the trailer, she was wearing this. And then Ellie wore it. So we obviously have a huge feeling that the girl she was dancing with and kissing in the trailers is going to be killed off. So we're going to embark on that journey and see where it takes us and where it takes Ellie. So, and then where Joel fits into all of it. Some plastic on top we don't need. And then I believe the last thing in here is the statue of Ellie with the guitar. So I believe this box just comes right out. There's a slip cover. There's like 3 boxes in here. It's like a big box, a box slip cover, and then one more box in here. Is this box entirely the statue? You know what? I think it is. Show off that Glasses Part 2 edging and look. Yep, I think this is just secret. I think this is just the statue. I don't know why that was there. Oh my god, it's huge! Whoa! Holy crap! Let's get this thing out of here. Come on. Oh my god! Yo! That's amazing! Look at this! Whoa! Damn, I didn't expect it to be this huge. I thought it was going to be like this size. I thought it was going to look like the Spider-Man one, where it was going to be like this size. I thought it was going to be like this big. Look at that size difference. I thought it was going to be like this big, and I put it on my shelf. Dude, this is like a freaking coffee table piece. This is so big. Wow. This is so cool looking. Wow, it's really detailed too. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to get a close-up look for you guys so y'all can have a look at the detail on this, because this is really, really nice. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I thought it was literally going to be like this big. Like the Spider-Man PS4 statue. But damn, just hold it up for a second and then I'll pan around and you guys can check it out. But that's everything that you get out of the collector's edition. And then, of course, if you bought the Ellie edition, you get all of this with a vinyl with the soundtrack on it, and you get the backpack that she wears in the game. But holy crap, this is nice. Yeah, so let's go ahead and cut here, and then I'll show you guys what this thing looks like up close. Okay, let's go ahead and do that for a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently installing The Last of Us Part 2. I put in the data disk, and it says it's got 40 minutes. So, I prioritized my PS4 on my router for internet. So, we'll let it install quicker, hopefully. 4 gigabytes of data. I haven't even put in the actual disc yet, the play disc. So, we'll see what happens, but yep, that's about it. Collector's Edition is unboxed. I'm gonna find a little spot for this little guy. And, yeah, it's gonna be amazing to play this. I really can't wait any longer to play this thing. Because everybody who bought it digitally last night were playing it. But everybody who bought it physically had to wait a whole day because of what's going on in the world. So, good thing is, it's all done. I got it in my hands, and I'm really excited to play it, and it's going to be so worth it. So I'm going to get this all cleaned up in my room because my bed's a mess with all the boxes. But I'm going to get it all cleaned up, and then hopefully in that area we'll fit this box. But we'll see what happens. So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna play this thing in a little bit, and then that's about it for this video. So hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video. Okay, y'all haven't followed me already, definitely make sure you do so, because I'm gonna be doing the same thing for June 23rd on Tuesday. I'm gonna be recording me going with my friend to get Battle for Bikini Bottom, and then I'm gonna do an unboxing as well of the statues and the special edition I'm getting. So y'all stay tuned for that, and follow me if you haven't done so already. So I'll see you all some other time. I'm gonna be in The Last of Us for a while. So goodbye, everybody.